Hello and welcome back to At the Dinner Table, a Bluebirds podcast with me, Georgia.
And me, Nell.
This is our third episode we are recording today. Um, and the first episode, as we're recording this, the first episode is already live. So thank you to anyone who's already listened or shared it. Some people have shared it on social media, so that's great. And yeah, we're glad that you're enjoying it as much as we are making it. Today's episode is going to be a different one. We thought it would be a really good idea to delve into the behind the scenes of Blue Bloods, if that makes sense. There's just so many good memories and so many iconic moments that
Yeah.
happened off screen that we wanted to talk about.
hmm
And like some of my fondest moments of like Blue Bloods happened off screen.
Yeah.
And so we're here to reminisce with you guys if you were around at that time. If you weren't, we're here to fill you in. Don't worry, we've got you covered. Um, so we have some like a few pointers, a few moments that we want to
Yeah.
talk about. Um,
Absolute chaos.
yeah, they're not going to be in any kind of order. So like,
Yeah.
buckle up. It's going to be a ride. Um,
Truly.
but we want to talk about it all, and we just thought, why not put it all in one episode? That way, all the
hmm
chaos can just stay in one episode. Where to start? That is the question.
Where to start?
Are you currently
Um,
writing on the note?
no. I was just typing.
Oh, it
Typing
was like,
nothing.
oh, the funniest thing just happened, and the words "the cake" just appeared on my screen.
No, I wrote that at 9 o'clock this morning.
That's just come up, like literally
It
just
just
come
says
up,
that
and
you just edited it.
it's in capital letters as well, so it's really quite aggressive. And it's like, where did that come from? That's for later though. Right. I'll start with my earliest memory. That way it's in some
hmm
what of an order, I suppose. So I didn't know you when this happened, but
No.
some of the people we know, like our mutual friends,
Yes.
were there.
Yes.
So I need to take you back to season 7 era. Think back to where
hmm
you were. Um, season 7, episodes 7, 8, and 9. First off, great era for Jamco. Great for Jamco. Iconic. So what happened was the promo pics for season 7, episode 8 came out with season 7, episode 7, which is messy to start with. But then that's not even the best part. Bluebirds decided they were going to leak the Jamco kiss in advance. Now, how stupid is that?
Literally.
I mean, it's kind of smart when you think about it. Like, it's
Yeah.
kind of big brained,
Yeah.
but like, because like I was seated and ready. How are you going to leak a huge plot point like that? I don't.
Exactly.
Anyways, yeah, they put that promo pic of Jamie and Eddie kissing in Jamie's apartment with the episode for 7/7, and she's wearing the same outfit because I don't know why,
Oh,
but in
yes.
season 7, they only had one other outfit other than their police uniform, and they wore it on rotation. Like
Yeah.
Eddie had that jacket and Jamie had that jacket actually, and they were wearing the same thing every time. So there was a bit of confusion. So I don't know if that's what happened, but like there was some confusion,
Yeah.
and basically everyone was like ready for season 7, episode 7, thinking it was the Jamco kiss. Like the chaos on Twitter was unmatched. Well, no, it was matched, but like it was unmatched at
Oh,
the time.
yes.
It's been matched since, but it was unmatched. We sat down. We're at the locker room scene. We're thinking this is it. He's going to take her back to his life. Meanwhile, I'm thinking, actually, how would a kiss fit into this plot? Like, but also at the time, it never crossed anyone's mind that
Yeah.
how would that fit? How would that fit the plot? How
hmm
would that fit? And we didn't care. We were clowning. We were clowning. We were
No.
like, I don't care.
Yes.
Like, give it to me. Anyways, it didn't happen. And we were like, they've cut the kiss. And I'm like, how can they? And I was like, no, let's have like a moment of realness. How can they cut something and the plot still makes sense? Like, no,
Hmm.
no,
Yeah.
no, it's too big. And I was like, what's going on? What's going on? And it was like a whole thing. And I remember like one of my friends was like, no, we riot. And I'm like, whoa, whoa. It was just, it was chaos. And then season 7, episode 8 happened. And then Jamco stands went
Oh,
crazy.
I can only imagine.
And then season 7, episode 9 happened, and Jamco Sands went
Oh,
crazy again. What a sequence of events. And I
I
just wish that
know.
those like consecutive weeks, I don't know if they were like one after the other. I don't know if there was a hiatus in between, but like it was so crazy. And the fact that Bluebirds chose chaos and to leak the
Yeah.
kids is honestly one of my favorite moments because it's like, how messy can you get? Truly, like the
Yeah.
social media person was like, this photo is okay to upload. This is okay. This is,
Like, surely they kind of accidentally just like clipped that one by accident. Like, they knew what they were doing.
no, they knew what they're doing. 100%. I feel like now when shows like put up press pictures, they're like of nothing. It's just like two characters talking. So you have no idea what's going on. But like that was a whole kiss. Like, hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
How strange. That's happened so many times though, where we've had like
Yeah.
promo pics and it's like, you really should not be leaking that. Or it's like,
No.
excuse me. Like
For
the
the
one of
wedding.
Eddie
That
getting the
Idrin
one of
scene.
what Adrian scene?
The one in the first episode of season 9. It got cut. She was in that green like blouse
Oh yeah.
in Aaron's office. And it never
Didn't
aired.
oh yeah, it got cut. A loss for Adrian shippers everywhere. I was so
Yes.
excited for that scene. And I swear
So
like Vanessa and Bridget were like, I swear they posted when they were filming it, like a selfie or something.
probably. Oh yes, they did.
They did, or like a video, I can't
I
remember what it
think they
was. And I
did.
was like, I think they were just as upset as we were. So
Probably.
what a loss. But yeah, Believers have a track record of posting promo pictures for things that haven't happened yet and we shouldn't know about as viewers.
Yes.
And that was one of my favorite moments. If you were there, then you remember.
Well, I think just like season 8 Twitter in general. And like
100%.
the fact that we all clowned for 818 when Eddie got shot, that we're like, this is gonna be the episode. This is it.
Oh,
This
for
is it.
sure.
And the cake. The cake.
Now, I just want to say, first off, I need to talk about the Team Jamco thing because
Oh
that was that
yes,
week.
definitely. That was that
So
week.
someone, I don't know who it was, someone decided it would be a good idea if we all looked like a cult and we all put hashtag Team Jamco in our display names on Twitter. Now, I want to just say I was not responsible for that, but I was responsible for telling the team, the Bluebirds Twitter account, that we were doing it, so they were aware, and I think they did it as well. So like, did
Yes.
I start the movement? No, but did I encourage the movement? Absolutely. Um,
Definitely.
it was a bit of a mess. But anyways, yeah, we clowned ourselves into a state of delusion that they were becoming canon in that episode, no matter what.
Yeah. We really
And
did.
I always say 818 is my favorite episode, but it's purely because of like
Yeah.
the behind the scenes content. I mean, first off, it started like 2 weeks prior when we had the synopsis, and it was
Yes.
like Frank's doing
Also,
this, Jamie's doing this, or whatever.
and then
Erin's
he
doing
just goes,
this, Danny's doing
Eddie
this
gets
with
shot.
players. By the way, Eddie gets shot, and we were like, excuse me.
What the
And then
hell?
they released the promo pic. This is what I'm saying. I'm circling back to the promo pic thing. They released a picture of Eddie on the floor after she got shot, and I'm like, really, really, like
Yeah,
that's a bit sick and twisted. I know that was sick and twisted.
it was.
Like, what was the reason? It was for me. It was personal at that point. There were like videos, reaction videos that people
Oh
were
my
putting up.
god. Yes.
I'm not going to name names, but the
I'm not
reaction
gonna
videos,
name
like,
names, but that was so funny.
it
That
lives
was
rent
like the
free.
highlight of my
I can
Sunday.
remember that certain someone screaming at the TV, like
Oh
with their
yes,
friends, and it was so
that's
funny.
it.
It was so funny, and it's still iconic.
It is, and like just people's reactions was so funny. You know, when they released the sneak peek and she's like, "Oh yeah, he's just my work husband." Do you remember that?
Oh my God, is that the hospital just scene with Barry?
Yeah,
Barry
yeah.
jump scare. Oh, when Barry returned, everyone rioted. We were like, absolutely
Huh.
not. Absolutely not. I just wanted like a drama-free episode, like other than her getting shot, obviously, but like
Yes.
drama-free, cute, like Jamie realizing his feelings, cute moment, and then and then and then Barry turned up and ruined all of my hopes and
Yeah,
dreams. It was
literally.
not
And
funny.
not once, but twice.
He was just always there. And he was
He
like, and
was.
for
It was
what?
like, why do you have to be peeping around that corner?
Literally, like, babes, I don't care if you've got Bruce Springsteen tickets. Please leave the
Exactly.
scene. It's like one of my favorite scenes as well. And he like comes in and ruins
Same.
it. Like mentally, I have to just cut
And
him
it's
out
like, we were that close.
for real. I'm trying to think of anything else that happened in that week. Was the cake that week or was the cake another
I
week?
think the cake was 2022. 2022, sorry.
Nine,
8/22.
no, 8/22. I'm in the wrong season. At least you're in the right season. Um, 8/22. So they made the cake at the right time.
Yeah,
Okay. That would have been it would have been worse for them if they made the cake and then nothing happened.
I know. That
Someone made a
was.
cake. And I wish I had a picture of this cake for those who haven't seen the cake, but it was kind of iconic.
Yeah.
It was like white with the and they made like the figurines and it said like Team Jamco around the like around the
Yes.
edge. It was incredible. And I don't know who that person shared the cake with. Like looking back, I'm like, can you imagine if you made a cake that said Team Jamco and then
I
like
know.
were like with your family, like, do you want to eat some? And then they were like,
Who's
why does it
this?
not say happy birthday? Like, but good for them. They're clearly very good at
Yes.
making a cake. Um,
Yes. We do need to find a picture of it and post it on the Instagram
yeah, I
story.
think the
Yeah.
Blue Bloods Twitter did like
They did
um
like it at least.
yeah, I think they did like retweet it or something. But
Yeah.
and then there's some people like dressed up as them. I know
Oh
that
my
happened
god,
as
yeah.
well. And it wasn't Halloween. Because if it had
Yep.
been, that would have been
Yeah.
completely fine. It
Yeah.
was not Halloween. It was just for like
The
cosplay
lols.
reasons, I think. I don't know. Um, yeah, but overall, if you were there for 8/18, then you know. Um, but it was just a time to be alive.
It
It
really
was
was.
thrilling. The Bluebirds Twitter also, I think a different person runs it now. I don't know. I could be completely wrong, but like, I think a different person runs it now because
Yeah. We used to
the
interact quite
interactions
a
are not the
lot.
same. Yeah, I
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
season 8, like they followed me, they added me to this list thing, which was its own drama in
Yeah.
itself. Um, and then like they would reply to everyone's tweets, they would retweet everyone, and then to be honest, it got a bit messy, so I understand why they probably would stop doing that. But like, yeah, I just feel like it's a
Remember
different
they
person
called
now.
us wild?
Oh yeah, they were kind of real for that though.
They
They weren't
were.
wrong, were they?
That's true.
No. They were valid for that.
They
Also, they
really
probably had
were.
like hundreds of people, hundreds of Jamco shippers just attacking them on a daily basis. So
As they should.
that's fair.
Sorry.
Really. No, truly. Um, I think I think it's time for it. We talked about some uplifting things, some good things, some positive, some funny
Yes.
things. I think
So
it's time to talk
let's
about
let's
something
go to the
to the
that
dark
made us
places.
infuriated.
Right, 9:22. It has to be done.
Yes.
Um, because quite frankly, I'm going to discuss this once, and I do not have the energy to discuss it again because they didn't give me the energy in the
Exactly.
episode. So it's like I only have so
No.
much energy to give. 9:22. I'm going to start this off by saying this is about the wedding and how much of the wedding we saw. For me personally, I didn't want to see the whole wedding because weddings are
No.
boring. Who wants to see that? We saw the vows twice already, so I was like, this is not going to be in the episode, and
Exactly.
that's fine.
Yeah.
I was happy with that. However, I did think like Eddie could have made it to the end of the aisle. Like,
Yes. Well, they could have at least like cut to the end or made a montage.
no, exactly.
Yeah.
A montage would have been great. And I can already
Yes.
hear the ghost of Kevin Wade saying to me, "That's not our show. Make it your show." He
Hmm.
says that in every interview. He's like, "But that's not our show. I don't care. Make it your show." And I understand. I
Yes.
understand that the show's been running for a very long time, and it's obviously very, very successful. I'm not denying that. But like, and it's
Hmm.
like, you know that saying that's like, if it's if it's not broke, don't fix it. I feel like he stands by that, and I'm like, yeah, that's true. But also, why have an old car when you can have a shiny and new one?
Exactly. You are correct.
Do you know what I mean?
You can
Whilst
have an
both
old car
run,
and you
but
can upcycle it and it can be a new car.
and if I was in a meeting with
Refurbished.
Kevin Wade, I would be like, I would say he would definitely come at me with that. That's not our show, and I would say your show is about real people, the real world, and it's set in present day. Your current
Yes.
cast and crew and storylines do not reflect those of present day.
Real. So true.
And that's that on that.
That is
Anyways, back to the
that.
wedding. Um, a montage, they would have benefited greatly from a montage. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I knew the episode was not going to have much of the wedding in because someone had told me beforehand.
Right. Oh,
Did
yes.
you know that?
Yes.
Were you
I
given the
didn't
heads
know
up?
that. I no. You know what? I will admit this. I was severely hungover that day.
That's valid. I felt hungover because it was like we were watching the episode live. Were you watching live?
I was watching live and it was like midday and I had just gotten home.
Yeah. See, I feel like that's a better time to watch Bluebirds live than
Yeah.
at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
for me.
Well, you
Um,
see, time zones, you know?
so I had this inside source. Well, someone else had the inside source who told
Yes.
me, you know who I'm talking about. I'm not
We're
gonna name
thinking about the
names.
same person. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Someone worked on the set and said something, and I'm not gonna get them in trouble, but anyways, they often gave us little like
Fancy.
hints as to what to
Yes.
expect. And yeah, so I knew going into it was not going to be a long clip, but that doesn't mean I wasn't disappointed.
Yes.
Um, and as I said, we were both watching live. It was 3 a.m. for me. And here's the thing, we both don't live in America. We're not Americans. We're not used to
Mhm.
American commercials.
Oh my god. Yeah.
This has to be said. Why the amount of medication you guys advertise is really weird. I
Yeah.
like the it's the pills, the inhalers, the stuff for heart attacks, stuff for strokes. It's like, are you guys okay? Do you need help?
Literally.
But then like none of this like medicine, I swear they're like, check with a
Yeah.
doctor.
Neither do we.
Don't take this, and it's like I saw them advertise an inhaler once, and it was like, don't use if you have asthma. What
It's for
what is it for
asthma.
then? And it was like
Exactly.
it was like it is not um it's not like used to cure asthma attacks.
Then
Like
what's it
what are we
for?
doing?
Yeah.
Exactly. It was like
Speaking of
meant
asthma.
to relieve
Sorry.
relieve asthma, but it's not 100% like work. So I'm like, why are you advertising
Yeah.
this? Anyways, just for like those who do live in America, it's illegal in like England. Is
Yeah.
it illegal in New Zealand?
I'm pretty sure because the only medical things that we really have are like the things for vitamins.
Yeah, same. Like when I first watched an episode live, I was like, am I watching the wrong thing? Like
Yeah.
what's going on? Why is there like so much
Yeah.
medication being advertised?
Yeah.
Um,
Same.
it was so strange. So there I am. It's almost 4 a.m. I've watched about 20 medicine ads. I'm just about hit my limit. I'm over it.
Yes.
Um, and then the screen fades to black. Now, at this point, I thought my live stream had stopped working.
Literally. Oh
I
my
went to
god.
Twitter and I was like, what? And I was like, I think I was texting you and I was like, why
Yeah.
is the stream not what? It's just cut out. And you were like, no, that's the end of the episode. It was honestly
Infuriating.
traumatizing.
I bet we could find those
Everyone,
messages if we
everyone
looked.
on Twitter went wild. It was,
And we were
people were
fuming.
so angry. And I think with good reason. And the reason I say with good
Yeah.
reason is because of the promo pics.
Yeah.
Why
And they
was there
actually hyped
so
up
much
like
promo?
yeah. And they even got People magazine into it. Like they
Don't
did
get
a
me
whole
started.
photo shoot with like the Archbishop guy, like they were holding hands and the bouquet and everything.
Yeah, they had like
And
Danny
like
speaking as well. Like Danny was
yeah,
doing something, and
exactly.
then like them walking back down the aisle after they got
Yeah.
married. Like they went to the trouble of getting them wedding rings, and it's like
Yeah.
if you're gonna do that, then just film it.
Show
Like I
us.
really don't
Or at least give
understand.
us some sort of behind the scenes, like, you know.
No,
Like
exactly.
we did
And
get
they
that. We
filmed
did
that.
get that thing, but
Vanessa and Will's like
yeah.
filmed that thing, that Q&A thing. I
Yeah,
don't know
the
what it's called.
newlyweds was yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it was like, just give us like the actual thing. I don't understand.
Yeah,
Felt it felt a bit like snaky, like not
it did. Yeah.
but
Like I
like
must say, I'm very thankful for that Eddie and Frank scene. Like I love that scene so much.
that one is like
But
my
we
favorite
but
scene.
we
Yeah.
deserved more, and then that certain person that told us there was more, and then we never not got more.
Now, yeah,
I
I want to
am
say
forever
like
salty.
the time between season 9 and the start of season 10 was a weird situation to be in because
Yeah,
obviously a lot of people were angry, a lot of people were feeling a bit like let down by Bluebirds, a lot
yeah,
of people were struggling to like come to terms with what had just happened. And then a certain someone, which I'm not going to name again, I don't want to, um, was then messaging certain people who I think were minors at the time. Some were minors, I think some were not minors, so
yeah,
yeah, that's fine. Um, Giving them false hope and making some promises that should not have been made.
yeah.
That is what I will say. Now, if you don't know here's the thing: if I had a fan of someone, of like, if a fan of something was messaging me, like, do you know what I mean? And we're like, why? Can I expect this? Can we get this? Can we get this next season? Is this going to happen this next season? Just don't engage.
Yeah.
Just don't
Like
engage. It's not that hard, is it?
it's
Don't
common sense to
engage.
not give out spoilers. No.
Exactly. And just don't comment. Just don't comment. It's
Yeah.
really simple. Just not don't comment. No one's asking you to. Now,
Exactly.
obviously, if they're giving you a compliment, feel free. If they're commenting on your post, but it's just like messaging them things that did not happen,
Mm-hmm.
things you were like, okay, just I will say this. Certain someone said that the wedding continued in season 10, episode 1. Now, I'm a clown, but I'm not that much of a clown to know that Bluebirds
Mm-hmm.
would never do that.
Exactly.
Um, so when that news came out, I was like, okay, why would this person say that? They're not going to do that. Now, I don't know
Exactly.
if that person got confused and they genuinely did film more of the wedding and he was like, where has that footage gone? Maybe they're going to use it. And I
Yeah.
was like, okay, that's fair. But so I don't want to, I want to give them the benefit of the doubt in that sense. But like, also, why are you saying that? I just think it's so strange. I feel like we feel the same. And I know it
Yeah.
was a rough couple of months.
It really
Um,
was.
yeah, it wasn't fun. If you were around, then
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you probably know what's happened or at least know who I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, but it was just a very strange time and it was just like it was a very big build up as well to the episode. Like we found out
It was.
there was gonna be a wedding a lot more in advance than like when the synopsis released. Like they told us
Yeah,
way like a good couple of months, I think, before.
yeah, yeah,
Um, so like we could see when they were filming it. We like saw everything. They had like this reception bit. They had all of the cast do interviews about the wedding and stuff,
yeah.
and it was like, what was the reason? I don't know if their ratings were down like that season or something, or like, and they needed to get it up.
Mm,
I don't know, but it was very strange and not a fun time. But we move. However, I did enjoy how all the cast were in that scene. Um,
yeah,
like
same.
we had
I
Lena,
agree. I miss her.
Maria Baez was there, Rachel Witten was there,
Rachel, yes.
Anthony was there. So
Yes.
many cool people. And then obviously Frank walking Eddie down the aisle was iconic. So like,
I know.
it's not a total loss, but
No,
like the aftermath was a loss. I feel like.
definitely.
So that's an awkward one. That's a bit of a sad one, but we
Yes.
move. We move.
Yes, we do. We move. I think we go to something more like heart shape now.
Okay, I'm
Edits.
down.
Edits.
Go on then.
Okay.
Edits.
The
Okay,
the
so
YouTube edits specifically,
oh for sure,
they were
hit
like
different.
before their time. They were amazing. I miss them.
I still
There
like
were
if I'm
these
having a bad
two.
day, I like
Oh,
will
same.
still watch them. I
Same.
can like,
Same.
do you know what I mean? They bring me comfort. Like,
Yeah.
great. Um, so yeah, the edits was like the first thing that introduced me to Bluebirds. Like, I watched a couple of the episodes and I was like, how do I get in with the fans? How do I see
Yeah.
like? I was like, am I meant to be shipping Jamie and Eddie? Do you know what I mean? You have these questions when you start a show and you're like,
Yeah. Yeah.
am I meant to be? So after
Yeah.
like watching like season 4 of Bluebirds, I was like, let me just type them into to YouTube real quick. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
And then I remember the first thing that came up was this edit, and it's no longer on YouTube, sadly. I get really sad about that. And it was to a song called Bloodsport, which is one of my favorite songs.
Yes. Oh my god.
It's no longer, I've searched far and wide, it's no longer there.
I
Um,
know.
and it was like the
So sad.
first video I saw of Jamie and Eddie, like an edit, and it was like the song's Bloodsport by Riley Ritchie, if you want to look it up if you haven't heard it. But it's a song I'll always associate with that time, with them, with just the vibes. And then
Yes.
yeah, so that was my first like YouTube. That was my first kind of interaction with like
Yeah.
a fandom. I don't know if that's the
Yeah.
right word. And then I kind of traveled over to Instagram, saw what
Mm.
was popping over there. And then I found one of my best friends ever.
Same.
So
Same.
it's crazy. And I was just like, this is so cool. I like
I
if you
know.
scroll back, like I saw like the first like time I commented on mine and Nell's like best friends like
It makes me like want to
Instagram
cry
page. And
sometimes.
I was like, this is so cool. I was
I
like,
know.
and then I just slid into the DMs and that was it really.
Yeah. And that's how we became best friends.
I think I did the same with you actually as well.
Yeah.
I was just like, this is so cool. I
Yeah.
don't know. It was just like, but yeah. Um, what was your first? Was that the first? What was your first like YouTube
I
edit
think
you
it
watched?
was. I went on like a whole binge. Do you remember like Night Law and
Iconic.
Matterpang and like the Olivia Brooke
Metaphor.
one? I
Wildest
freaking
dreams.
ate.
Wildest
I
dreams.
Wildest Dreams. Oh my god.
That was my favorite. I think.
I
No, there's one
same.
to Over
That is
You
my.
by. I think it's
Oh
by Great
yes.
Big World.
Yes, and
I want to
it's
say.
like there's a few AUs as well, but like I was eating those up end of 2017 going into
Oh,
2018.
is it? Is it?
Like I
I don't
remember,
know. Is the AU like where? Is it where Eddie dies? Like
yeah, there's one where Eddie dies,
that one's so good though. Like
and
obviously
it
my
was
worst nightmare, but like
it was just so cold
oh my god, yes,
and
I
by
remember.
Ben Cox, and it makes me bawl every single time. I still
I
can't
watched it
watch it
like
without
not that long
bawling.
ago.
Yeah, same. I
It
was
was
watching it at work today.
so valid.
I was like, will I do my job? No. If you work with me, I didn't say that.
exactly.
But
You
no,
didn't hear
I
that.
decided I was like, nope, Jamco agenda today. So yeah, that that edit lives in my mind rent free, no matter how much it makes me cry.
No, same. I obsessed. I have them all
Yeah,
like saved to a playlist. I'm not even
same,
ashamed.
same. Oh my god,
Oh my god, we're the same person.
we are.
Listen,
We
like
need to.
we are
We need to
tech.
like. We didn't make a playlist and then like just edit to Instagram and be like, this is where they are.
I know, maybe we should. Yeah,
I think that's a good
because I
idea.
feel like there are people that have not experienced the YouTube
Yeah,
edits
and
and
it's
they
like
need
you're
to.
really missing out.
You are like, oh, so good. The Matapang one that was made after 822. Oh, I can't even talk
Oh
about
my
it.
god, yes,
I can't remember what's.
I
It's like
love
a
that
bunch of
one.
different songs. So like it's like
It
really long.
is,
It's
and
really
it's
long.
like isn't it like
It's
10
so good.
minutes or something?
Yeah, it's 10 minutes of
It's
pure
like 10
heaven though.
minutes long. Yeah.
It's pure genius. We love to see it. So yeah, edits. We also edit ourselves. Shameless plug.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
so if you're into the edits, um, uh, Nell and I edit on Instagram or TikTok
Yes.
these days or
Yes.
Twitter.
TikTok
I don't
too.
know. You find us everywhere. But yeah, we also have a group called Bluebirds
Yes.
Monthly,
Yes.
um, where we post a monthly edit, Bluebirds edit, that's based off a prompt. I'm so excited for March. I'm so excited. I've
Oh,
just written the
same. I'm
prompt.
so excited.
I've just written the prompt like yesterday, and I can't wait to see what people do. I don't know what I'm gonna do myself yet. I've written the prompt. I don't know. I don't know
Oh
what
my
like
god.
route I'm gonna go down. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I know what you mean.
I don't know what it's like. Yeah, I don't know. And I'm excited to see what everyone else in the group like which way they
Yes.
go, whether they go like
Yeah.
completely traumatizing or like because it can be a happy thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what
Oh
I mean? So
yeah.
they could go down like a positive approach, or they
Yeah.
could go down like they can do anything with it really. And I'm just so
Yeah.
excited to see what other people do.
And like
Um,
that's the cool thing about it. It's like you can be so creative that it's like look outside the box.
yeah, and I feel like
You
everyone in
know?
that group is quite creative as well. So
Yeah.
and they all have different like favorite characters as well. So like
Yeah.
you're not going to see like 10 Jamco edits or 10 Dyer's edits or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So it's like
Yeah.
really quite like a wide range. So I think that's really cool as well. Um, so yeah, make sure you check out those. You can
Definitely.
check the isn't there a hashtag? I made the hashtag Bluebirds Monthly if you want to look at those edits if you haven't
Yes.
already. Um, yeah, this for February we did like different emotions and like Bluebirds
Mm-hmm.
characters. So
Oh
there's a
yes, it
wide
was
range of edits there.
amazing.
It was really cute. Everyone's turned out really cute.
Yes.
Was really surprised with how well it
Mm.
turned out. So yeah, we love editing. Me and
We do.
Nell also do Edrian Month. Um,
Yes, we do.
I thought we have to bring this up during the edits,
Definitely.
because it's like this is also like under the AU thing that we talked about earlier,
Yes.
because they're not canon. Um, but like
They
I
are in
would
our
love like
minds.
in my mind, I was like I was thinking about it the other day, and I just need Erin to say like, "You're my sister and I love you." I can do so much with that. I can do
Oh,
so much
same.
with that.
We can just cut off the sister,
Yeah.
you know?
Do you know what I mean? But also like
For AU
I'll make some
reasons.
sister edits as
Oh,
well. Do you know what
same,
I mean?
same.
I love it. So that's what I need next from Erin. If she wants to come through. Honestly, Eddie could say it too, but I feel like it would just hit
Yes.
different from Erin.
Oh, definitely. Especially Erin being like the only girl in like a family of men, apart from
Yeah.
Nikki, but
I think
sibling
because she's
lot.
never had a sister.
Yeah.
Well, Eddie's never had a sister in it. Well, she's had Linda,
She's
R.I.P.
had, yeah. I was going to say Eddie had a brother, but he died too.
It's just like, why is it so much sibling trauma?
Why does everyone's brothers want to die? Like the Reagans, then there's Eddie, and then
Harvey.
there's Harvey. Oh,
It makes me
that's
cry
so
every time.
same.
I watched that the other day. I watched my Diaz
Oh my
scene
god.
pop. I'm not even ashamed. And because I made a Diaz edit the other day, and oh, obsessed with them. But that episode is like one of my favorites. Um, so yeah. Um, I don't know why everyone's brother's dead or sister's dead or every just sibling in general,
Hmm.
but it's traumatizing.
I have no.
Fan fiction. Fan fiction.
Yes. Oh my god.
I just want to like preface this before we start. We love fan fiction. We support all fan fiction writers. We love it. You really come through first sometimes. Um, I'm not here to fan
Sorry, try
shame.
not to laugh.
I'm not here to like kink shame either. Like everyone can write about whatever they want. I just want to say that I have been personally targeted and traumatized by some things I've read. But again, to each their own. Now, do you want to start? Because I think I need a moment to just like
I know
compose
we're laughing
myself.
about the same thing. I'm
I'm
trying
laughing
not
about
to
multiple
cry.
things because multiple things have traumatized me in this fandom. Some of you need
Obviously,
help. No, I'm joking. But
obviously,
like,
absolutely no hate because I am gay, so go for the gay agenda. But what is it with Jamie and Noble?
Jamie and Noble. Now, I just want to say, look, if you see some chemistry there, if you see Jamie as like bi, gay, I support that. I support that.
Same, same.
I am here for it. However, when you click on the Blue Bloods like tag on Archive of Our Own, it's very Noble and Jamie heavy.
Jamie.
And
Mm-hmm.
like I didn't even know, like when I watched the show, like this was a thing.
Me neither.
And I was like, I remember messaging like I think it was you and Abby and being like, who is it? What's going on? Like
Yeah.
I was so
I think it was
confused.
a couple months ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I think when like I saw the
It
very
was like
first
way before as well.
when I saw the first like years ago, like when I first saw the
Yeah.
first fanfic of them, I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
This is not Jamie and Eddie. This is not Jamie and anyone I can even
And
recall
it's
him
not
being
just one,
in a
it's
relationship with.
multiple. And not just like one
It's so
shots.
many. Oh
It's
no, it's like multi-fic, deep in it deep, literally.
mm-hmm.
Um,
Georgia. It's okay, we don't have
sorry,
to keep this PG, it's fine.
it's fine. But like, I'm just giving a detailed description here.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, it was. It's interesting. I would love to know what other people think about it. Actually,
Yes, same.
whether like
Actually,
that was
yeah.
like whether you're like interested in that ship, whether that's something you wish had been continued on the show,
Mm.
whether you know of people who ship that, maybe do you know what I mean? I actually would love to hear people's
Yeah.
thoughts on that.
I
Um,
also have another one.
go on.
I haven't read them in a while. There were a few. I did read them. They weren't bad. I must admit that.
Okay.
And I could almost go for it. Abby and Aaron. There were a few for Abby and Aaron. Have you not
Are you
read
joking?
those? No.
No. I've read so many. Erin has a girlfriend in so many. I've read like we're not alone in that like Erin has a girlfriend situation. There's been ones with I don't watch the show, but like Erin and someone from SUV. Is that right?
Oh,
SVU?
I haven't heard of
What is
those,
it
but
called? It's
SVU,
like
yeah.
SUV.
SVU? SUV?
It's called SUV. Wait,
Special
what is it?
Victims
No,
Unit, SVU.
SUV.
SUV is the car, Georgia.
Oops. Just shipping Erin with a car. No big deal. Yeah, there's a lot of Erin and women, but I haven't seen the Abby and Erin ones. You'll have to send them to me.
They're quite intriguing. I will find them and I will send them to you.
I want to read. Um, my personal favorite, which I don't know whether this was, I don't think it was meant to be a joke, but like it was kind of genius as well, was this Blue Bloods Harry Potter crossover that I read.
Yes.
Now, I like Harry Potter. I said, what's this about then? And I clicked on it. Frank was the police commissioner of Hogwarts. And there was like some crime going on in the Forbidden Forest. So Frank like sent his officers in to the Forbidden Forest to take down like Aragog and like the spiders and like all the kind of creatures of the Forbidden Forest. Like they really had Jamie and Eddie fighting a Dementor. I just thought, what is going on? And it was the craziest thing, but like so much thought had gone into it, like so much thought. There was like a war, like it was like the Battle of Hogwarts, but like really, really, really strange. And I thought, you know what? Actually, respect,
Yeah,
because like,
for real.
how
You
are you
know,
gonna
Harry Potter
do
and
like
Blue
that?
Bloods, like,
They're so far away from each other that I was like, there's no way this is gonna work. And I clicked on it and I read it, and I was like, actually, I stand
it worked.
corrected.
Mm-hmm.
I thought maybe just to end things, we could like, um, do you have like a favorite fan fiction or like a favorite fanfic writer? We could shout them out. I feel like
Yes, I do. JJ87.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah. And that
Real.
it was the one, and they're dating in secret, I think, and then Eddie gets kidnapped, and then she adopts that girl.
Oh, iconic. There's also
I
like
think it was
one
called like,
where you think there's one called like Blue Heart. Is that it?
yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Um. See, I went. That's sad that I can remember the names. I'm
I
just trying to
know.
think off the top of my head. Jail. Um. I like that one. There's one where like they go undercover together. I love those ones.
Yes.
It's like pre-engagement, Damco. And they have to go undercover together, and then like I swear, they changed Jamie's name to Jamie Riordan. Reardon.
Yes, yes, they
Do you
did.
know the one I'm on
Yes,
about?
yes, I know what
Oh,
you're talking about.
that one's good too. But I love all. I'm like a one shot girly.
Same.
Really. Now I'm a one shot girly. I used to be like multi-fit, like before they were canon. Um. So Esmeralda does some really
Oh,
good ones.
yes, she
We love
does.
Esmeralda. Shout out to Esmeralda. And there used to be this other person, but they don't do them anymore. They're called like Live Laugh Love X, I think.
Mhm.
Um, they used to do them from like season 9, 10, and
Yes.
11. Like they
And
did
it was
like a
just
one shot for
like
every episode.
every episode, yeah.
And like after the episode, I'd be like, right, going straight to archive. Like loved
I
it.
remember every single time we'd finish an episode, like, I don't know about you, but I'd be at AO3 just refreshing until
Oh
one
yeah,
popped up.
I still do that to this day. And I met with a lot of Danny and Linda fanfics, and I'm just like, can we not? Please.
Yeah,
Why
I
are we writing
agree.
fanfic? She's dead. I'm
She's
sorry.
dead.
She's
It's
dead.
been a few years.
Babes, she was in a helicopter crash. Is that right? How did she
Yeah,
die?
she was in a
Helicopter crash.
helicopter. Yeah.
Quite
Helicopter crash
traumatizing.
slash murder.
Yeah, it was very confusing. It started out as a helicopter
Yeah.
crash, and then it was like a deliberate thing.
Crash. Yeah. Like he got shot down or
Um,
something. I don't know. I don't think he got
I can't
shot
really
down, but
remember. I
me
honestly
neither.
think it was too traumatizing that I kind of blocked it out.
Same. I agree.
I agree too. So to finish this episode off, I thought that we could finish with a question.
Hmm.
Today's question is, and if you're listening, you can also answer the question in our comments, in our DMs. You know the drill. Um, if you could cast anyone to be in the show, who would you cast and how would you cast them? Now you've
Oh,
got to
that's a
think like
really good
think
one.
big.
You know what? You know what I'm thinking? Renee Rapp as Eddie's long lost sister. Or like
Stop!
cousin.
I was gonna do
Like,
that.
really?
I
Oh
was
my
gonna do
god.
like that. Or was like gonna say like Blake Lively or something, but it's like Eddie's
Yes,
sister
that would
or
be so
something.
good.
I
Yes.
feel like if you cast someone, it has to be like the Regans. There's already like so many of them. We don't need any more. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? So,
literally.
or I would cast like oh Katerina Scorsone or
Yes.
as like Erin's girlfriend,
Yes, I agree.
or
Now she
like
could also pass for like Lauren's sister. So not Lauren. Rachel.
Rachel.
Lauren is the actress. Is the
Yeah, she
actress.
could actually. I love Katerina. I just watched the Grey's Anatomy
Same.
episode and she was really good
Same.
in it. I cried. Or like Jennifer Love Hewitt, maybe.
Imagine.
Love her in 911. So I'm
Same.
trying to think. Like I have so many favorite actresses. Like why can I not? What?
Yeah.
I knew who I'd cast. Oh, I completely forgot. Troy and
Oh.
Belisario. Troy and Belisario.
Yes. Oh my god. I just need her and Vanessa to be in the same screen again.
I miss them so much.
Same.
Use of Vanessa's Troyan is morning. When they did that suit up for Georgia thing, I felt like I peaked. I
Yes.
truly peaked.
Yes.
So Troy and Belisario
Yeah.
as Erin's girlfriend, or
Yes.
where else could she fit in the show? She'd
Fit-
definitely be like a lawyer. I feel like
Definitely. She would
she's
be
giving
really good.
suits.
You know what? She could be like helping Erin on a case, being like her new assistant sort of thing.
Yeah, I could
But then I'm
definitely see
like,
doing that.
definitely lawyer, not more lawyer than
Not
assistant.
police.
No,
Yeah,
no.
not in the. She's not in the precinct.
Yeah, no.
They've had to cast a male. Males, I would cast. I'd love to cast. Oh my god, I've forgotten his surname. Kenny Choi.
Yes. You know what this is leading to? I think we just need, like, it's never going to happen because they're on completely different networks, but just
Crossover.
911 and Bluebirds crossover would slay.
Can you imagine like Angela Bassett with Vanessa?
Oh my god.
I
would absolutely die.
Screaming.
Pass out
crying,
on the spot.
Unwell.
Literally.
Angela Bassett did the thing. Sorry, I had to do it.
Oh my god.
Have to keep it in. If you know, then you know.
I do know.
Men. Patrick Dempsey would kind of slap.
Oh yes, he would actually.
He could be like.
He could be like Jack's long lost brother.
Oh my god, actually. And then like
you know what
Erin
I mean?
gets with the brother instead of Jack.
Oh my god, imagine.
Ultimate
That'd be
revenge.
so good.
That would be.
I'm trying to think of men
iconic.
like.
I can't think of any other men. Men don't exist in my mind. Ross Lynch,
Me
I'd
neither.
cast him. Ross Lynch, just because I like.
He could be like a flashback for Eddie's dead brother.
Yeah, that would be cute.
That would be. I'm just saying this out of favoritism. It wouldn't fit. I'm just saying this out of favoritism. I think that Michael Cimino could be really good as Maria's brother.
No,
like,
I need it.
If she had another, I just want to see Michael.
I'm obsessed. Or I would cast like. I'd love to see David Harbour on the show. See, now I'm counting. Can you imagine Winona Ryder on the show?
Oh my god.
I'd die. Sorry, I'm like really.
They don't have the budget for that, but you know.
They don't have the budget for Winona, but like, if we killed off Tom Selleck, I think they could have the budget for Winona. That's so bad.
It's so funny because Tom Selleck is the show.
Imagine Winona Ryder with Bridget.
I would die.
No,
I would
actually
die.
Unwell. It would be awful. For me, not for the show. The last person I would cast would be. We've like suggested so many people, but like it's a good question. Maybe Kaylee Cuoco.
Yes. Is Rachel's girlfriend.
Like her. Oh, for sure.
Rachel is gay. I cannot. She's bi at the very least. Come on.
They had her like with a man in one episode, and I was like, absolutely.
And I literally went into shock. I was like, what? She's with a man?
Yeah. No. So yeah, I think that's it. But let us know who you would cast.
Yes, please do. We're very intrigued.
No, I am. Like, and then we need to make it happen.
Yes,
You
we
know,
do.
with the realistic ones, like Winona Ryder is not going to pop up on the set.
Exactly.
Sorry. I can dream though. I can dream. But
Yes.
yeah, let us know. Leave us a comment or a DM, or you can tweet us or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and let us know. But I hope you enjoyed this
Yes.
episode. It's a bit chaotic. We've talked about a lot of things, but they're all iconic moments. So, and let
Truly.
us know your thought. If you were there for any of those moments, let us know what you were thinking. Let us know
Yes.
how you felt, or if we're being dramatic,
Mm-hmm.
which we probably are, but it's
We
fine.
we always are, but it's fine.
Like we're self-aware, and I think that's like
Exactly.
half the
That's the
battle.
important part.
So um, yeah. Again, leave us a comment, let us know, and we hope you enjoyed the episode. We'll see you
Yes,
next
thank
time.
you. See you next
Bye.
week or whenever. Bye.
Or whenever.
I don't know.